CA Pate, back at you with another video. So today we have the 2022 Ryker Rally. And as you can see, I got this down. I'm gonna press this, nothing happens. It's dead again. So I'm about to get it started so I can take it to the shop. So what happened the first time was the battery keeps going dead, and it was no good at first because I put these speakers on the back. So when I put these speakers on the back, within maybe like 3 days, it would kill the battery to where the bike, either wouldn't start or the speakers would have the electronic system just going all crazy on the bike. So every light up on the dash would be on because of the speakers. It was just some type of disconnect between the speakers and the bike. So I went with a different type of speaker system, which were these JLs, and it seemed to work better. And then within like a couple of days, it seemed like the bike just took to the speakers. So again, I've had a 2019 before, and my 2019, I didn't have as many problems with the 2019 in electrical stuff as I have with the 2022. In my opinion, it seems like the 2022 is just a little bit more sensitive than the 2019. So now the next thing I did was I put the Trake LED lights. So like kit 2, light 3, and light 1 in the front. I put the Trake LED lights, light 1, 2, and 3. I put them on, and the same thing happened basically. The bike just kind of freaks out and just does not like new electrical stuff on it overall. So what happens is every 2 days it just keeps going out. So I'm just having problems with it. Man, I don't know, but we're gonna get started. We're gonna get this started on up. So it's a clip here, and it's a clip that goes here. This is what the clips look like. These two clips, then you turn them. They do pop out a lot, so I need to buy an extra one because I already lost one. But it is a better way of taking the hood off. But the only thing is, when people work on your bike, they're not used to like really dealing with this. Then you got this other thing that hangs down, right, which is the light thing that you can like pop this out and pop it back in. I don't know if I like that setup so far. So what I got to do is I got to get the bike started. So I use this Noco Boost Plus, this system, and this works pretty well with getting this bike started and my car started. It costs about I think when I bought it like almost 2 years ago, it cost like 200 and some bucks or whatever. And it does work really well. It just takes a while to charge this thing up. But it's very handy. I say, if you have one of those bikes that always goes out or has some type of electrical issue, you should definitely have one of these with you, so you could just kind of, have it with you and charged, so you could definitely, jump yourself off. Now these things in here, they're so small, it's hard to connect it sometimes. But when it see, yeah, it snaps off a lot, but because the battery's just so darn small. But when it's going and it's working, it's working because it starts doing this. So now I gotta leave that on there for about 15 minutes in order for this to be fully charged in some way, or halfway charged, so I could take off. So what's gonna happen is, once I get this all going up, I'm about to take it to the dealer, because when I start the bike and I'm riding it, it's some type of weird sound that's coming from the bottom of the bike. And it was happening like that since day one. And I tried to research it and talk to the dealer, and they're like, no, they don't know what I'm talking about. There should be no weird sound coming from the bottom of it. But when you accelerate, it sounds like aluminum foil cracking under the bike or something. So we're gonna take it in, see what's going on with that. And then while I'm there, I'm gonna ask them to see if they can switch out the battery again, figure out what's going on with that. So we shall see. I don't know, but you gotta let this charge, see what happens. Then I gotta remember to put the hood pins back on, because again, I don't want to keep losing those. But we gonna see, man. Problems. But I'm not gonna sit there and say that it's a reason why they didn't design the bikes with lights on them, right? So we keep putting all these speakers and lights and this and that. I'm not sure if we're harming the bikes. I don't even know. But I just know that especially the 2022 rally model, it does not like new things on it for whatever reason. If you add something to it, it's going to be an issue. Second thing is, when your lights are kind of hooked up the correct way is when you turn the bike off, you take the key out and shut the bike off, and your lights go off. If your lights stay on, then that's going to be a drain on the overall battery, and that's kind of some of what we got going on here. So I'm going to try to get the dealer to try to hook it up to where when you cut the lights off, the bike goes off. I don't know how to do that, and most of the mechanics or people that work on these things in my area, they don't know how to do it. But not every bike. Some bikes are fine with it. Some bikes, you could turn the bike off and the lights are still on, and they got to hit the button to cut the light off, and they're fine. It's no drain. But it seems like the older bikes are the ones that could take it. These new 2022s, no, they can't take it. So get in the comment section. Let me know if you're having any electrical problems or any kind of issues with your 2022, or if you had an issue with the 2019, 2020, or 2021. Let's talk about it. Let's start the discussion. Man, I'm sorry, guys, but it's easy to get 2019 content because usually it's nothing wrong with that 2019 Ryker. It just seems like to a certain degree that was a new model, but it was just, besides the shocks, I need to switch those shocks out. So if anybody has a hookup on stage 5 Elka shocks, let me know. If anybody has hookup on a new storage bag or a used storage bag for my 2019 that looks like this one, may got a storage bag, hey, hook your boy C8 Paid up. Hit me at c8pate@gmail.com if you guys have some type of story you want to tell me about your electric system that's just, unbelievable, or something that is just crazy that happened to you. Get in the comment section. If you like the video, hit like, comment, and please subscribe. We're trying to get to 3,000 subs by the end of May. I would like to get there by the middle of May, so I'm about 800 away. So please like, share these videos, talk to people, tell them about C8 Pate. We're trying to create a community here of people that know me, understand me, get me, like the content. My content is not, some of the garbage content that you see on YouTube. Hey, I try to bring some type of education, some type of fun. So until next time, my friends, I will do an update on this once it comes back out the shop. I will do an update on this bike and my thoughts and so on and so forth. Until next time, C8 Pate out.